Hello, seniors. This is Jorge Alvarez, one of your assistant principals, and I have some information for you about your rehearsal as well as graduation. Our goal is to make this a celebration for you, celebration for all your accomplishments, and we want to honor you as a graduate of our school. And your families are also looking forward to a very, very memorable event. So I know you will help us do that for you and for your families. This event is all about you, okay? It's to celebrate you once again. So, about rehearsal is gonna be on Wednesday, May 26th, okay? Wednesday. Tomorrow, if you're watching this video tonight, and your report time is 8 a.m. in front of the stadium, okay, at the football stadium main entrance. So park at the stadium parking lot, and then you're gonna head on to your table that's gonna have your tickets, graduation tickets. You get 4 tickets. That's based on the stadium capacity and the orange tier that we're in for our county. Um, Also, tomorrow you're gonna be filling out a card for grad images. These are the people that will take your picture after you get your diploma. So it's important that you provide all the correct information for them so you can get information about how to purchase your pictures. Okay? So once you fill it out, one more important thing, you're gonna select your sitting tomorrow at rehearsal. And again, if you're watching this on Wednesday, after you get your card and you fill it out, please also go to the football field, look for me, and find where you're gonna be sitting during the actual graduation. You can sit on the visitor side of the stadium, or you can sit also on the home side. So after you fill it out, please make sure you indicate on your card where you are sitting, okay, especially your row. So for me, if I'm right in the front, right, I'm gonna write row 1, and I'm gonna write also an H for home side. So I'm in the home side, and I'm on row 1. Please do that on your card. That's gonna help us also on graduation day. Um, Please wear your mask. We're still under a mask mandate, especially for young people. So please bring your mask. Also, bring an ID. You're gonna need an ID to claim your tickets. And to do that, you must have paid all your debts, return all your books, and be completely off the card list for any holds. So make sure you do that. We're gonna end at around 10:30, so make sure you budget some time. I know you guys are busy people, but we're gonna be there for a little bit. So make sure that you budget enough time in your morning so that we can get everything accomplished. Also, um, if you are not off the card list, please come tomorrow. Please come to rehearsal. You're still welcome to come because I know you're going to be working hard on Wednesday and even maybe on Thursday to get off the card list. So you are welcome to come, and you should come so you can pick your seats, okay? Because if you're not here, we're not going to allow your friends to save a seat for you. So make sure you come. Make sure you rehearse, you practice this event. We want everything to go well, and we want a seat reserved for you. Once again, make sure that you're here, okay? That's the main thing. Now, on graduation day, things are going to change a little bit. The report time is going to be 5:30 p.m. at the varsity baseball field. I'll show you a map in just a little bit. But make sure that you completely get your name off the card list so you can walk. Okay, so on graduation day is gonna be different. If your name is on the card list, you're gonna be stopped at the gate and you won't be able to walk. So make sure you work things out, reach out to people, and make sure that you do what you're supposed to so that you can be completely off the list on Thursday. Um, Make sure that you don't wear your cap and gown. Make sure you bring it with you on your arm, ready to be, put on once you head on to the field. Make sure you eat and you hydrate. We're gonna be there for quite a while until 8 p.m. Okay, so from 5:30 to 8 p.m. It's a long time, so you might get hungry, you might get thirsty. So make sure you take care of that. Once you come in behind the gates, you cannot leave the school. You cannot leave campus. So make sure you take care of everything you need to take care of, and there is no space for you to save any belongings. So also make sure that you leave everything behind and don't bring anything with you like persons and things like that, because they may also get lost. Okay. We also want you to dress professionally. I know that you're wearing a gown, but this is a really dignified event for you and your family, right? So we want to make it honorable, and we want to make sure that it's done to the best of our abilities. And dressing professionally just sends a signal to our community that we so much respect, that you're ready for adulthood, and you're ready to take on a job or to move on to college and stuff like that. So this is a really, really important part. Also be aware that we're walking over grass, over a baseball field. We're going up steps, that we're standing for a long time, and that we're walking on track, on turf. So if you're wearing heels and things like that, just be aware that we have to deal with all those things. So this is the first map. This is where you're gonna walk in. You come in through Grand, and please come in and check in. We're gonna check the card list to make sure you're off. Once you check in, we're gonna send you to your side. As I said before, we have the home side and we have the visitors side. If you are gonna be sitting in the home side, you're gonna go on the Grand Avenue side of the baseball field. The first row is the one that's going to be in the front of graduation. And the first seat is going to be closest to the people sitting down in the stadium. And the last seat, number 10, is going to be the aisle seat. So you're going to be closest to the aisle, so your name will be called in first. So this person right here that says aisle seat will be called in first. Okay? So, and so on and so forth. We go on to row 2, 3, 4. Once you march in, we're going to pick up row 1 and start heading onto the field, and then 2, and then 3, and then 4, and so on and so forth. The same for the visitors side, okay? We're going to go row 1 all the way down to row 16, maybe. And once again, this person right here will be closest to the people, closest to the track, and this last person will be sitting in the aisle. Okay, so we all want to make lines 6 feet apart at all times. You're going to be 6 feet apart. And this has been updated. So if you see 3 feet apart somewhere else, please don't pay attention to that. This is the path we're going to follow to get into or onto the field. Okay, and obviously, we're all going to be out there to support you and to direct you. So you don't have to worry about that, but just know that there's 2 sides. If you are on Grand, you're gonna be on the home side of the stadium. If you are on the visitors side, then make sure you take note of that as well. Okay. This is how it's gonna look like on graduation day. These are gonna be teachers, okay, sitting in black chairs. And these are going to be students. This is supposed to represent 10. It's supposed to be 10 dots, obviously, but it's not drawn to scale. And we're going 16 rows down. So this that says 3 feet apart has been updated to 6 feet apart, like this one says there, 6 feet apart. And then if you are in the top 20 of our junior class, you're going to be sitting on this side. So when y'all walk in first to lead the class of 2021, you're all going to go and sit together on this side. So if you're on the left side, if you're closest to the home side, you're going to sit on the first row. And if you're on the visitor's side, you're going to sit on the second row. There's going to be 2 rows of 10 chairs right here. And that's where you go. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to contact any of us. I know this is a lot of information, but once again, we need to make this a dignified event. When everything has been said, right, and we're ready to walk out, you must stay seated, okay? We're gonna do this in an orderly fashion. When you walk in, you remain standing in front of your chairs until the principal has said it's okay for you to sit down. We are going to have the color guard walk in, so you need to remain standing until you're told you're welcome to sit down. There's also a lot of speeches that are going to be done. So once again, you remain seated until one of us comes to tell your entire row to get up and start going into the center of the field to have your name read and for you to receive your diploma. So you're gonna come in through the center aisle and then walk your way on the outside of the stage and return to your row. When you return, do not sit down. Do not sit down. Remain standing until you're told that you may sit down because the whole entire row has returned. Once your row and the row next to you on the other side of the stadium has returned, we're going to ask you to sit down, and we're going to follow the same process all the way to the last row. At the end, okay, the first people that came in will be the first ones out. So if you're sitting on the back rows, do not stand, do not move. I will pick up one row, Ms. Fernandez will pick up the other row, and we're gonna walk from the front of the stage to the back and around on the track and exit through the hubs. And that's where you're gonna be expecting your families. In the drop-off area right in front of the hubs gym is where graduation will end. Okay, so we're walking in and walking out in an orderly fashion. And once again, we're gonna rehearse on Wednesday, but I wanted you to have this information today. And we can't wait to see you walk on stage. We're so happy we're at this moment. And once again, if there's anything we can do to make this better for you, please let us know. Let me know. Call me at the school or call anybody. Email your counselors, Ms. Buskirk, any of the assistant principals or Ms. Murphy. We're all here for you. So please let us know how we can help.